into the meat and potatoes in the schedule. The games in the very beginning that were fluff just to get us ready are now going back as we are starting to get into some of the really interesting games. And today, a very, very interesting game as the 1985 Villanova Wildcats will play the 1980 Louisville Cardinals, and a chance for these teams, one of these teams, to go to the round of 32. This is big. This is what the tournament is all about. These games are going to be very tough. Very, very tough from here on out. Most of these games. You still have a couple left that seem like mismatches, but you just never know. On one side, we have Villanova, Ed Pinckney, Harold Pressey, Dwayne McClain, Wilbur, and Gary McClain. All for Villanova. And for Louisville in 1980, McCray, Brown Smith, Eves, and Darrell Griffith. So as we're about ready to go, 1980, I believe it was 81, was U.S. Reed, and I believe 80 was a national champion. So two national champions will play tonight. A really big game, not any almosts. These people were actual national champions. Louisville and Villanova, they'll be coming up next. Well, we're here in a very evenly matched game between two former national champions. 1980 Louisville and 1985 Villanova. The winner will play Arkansas in what could be a very big game. So, very good game. Wilbur, McClain, Pressey, Pinckney, and Dwayne McClain. For Louisville, Griffith and Eves. And then Derek Smith, Rodney McCray, and Wiley Brown, the sophomore. So for Villanova, that old Big East team, people think that they just stand and do nothing with the ball. That's not right. They work it around. They're going for some good inside shots. And we're about ready to go here in San Jose State. We're underway. And Villanova wins the early tip. And we're ready to go here. So here comes Villanova now. They get it around, looking inside. The shot, Pressey, and a miss. If you're looking for any perfection like 1985, which I highly disagree, it wasn't a game, and that's going to be a miss there. That's Smith. Louisville won two national titles under Denny Crum, 1980 and 1986. They go inside, McClain, and he misses. That was Dwayne who missed there, and here comes Villanova. So just underway, Villanova and Louisville. To the outside, and that's going to be something. Denny Crum, the coach for Louisville. All these years, Louisville. They go to the inside. 1980 Louisville, what a pass. And a miss. Missed it there. That was Rodney McCray with a miss here. We're a minute through and nobody scored. First time in a while a minute's gone through and nobody's scored in this league. McClain, they go, they get it to the outside, and another miss, a rebound, a lay-in, that's good. That's Wilbur, the offensive board. And Villanova has a 2-0 lead. I don't know how much they're going to be scoring today, but if I were betting, I would say the over-under is going to be less than 140. Who knows though? We've seen games where it's been really nobody hitting anything and it ends up in the 80s. Pulls and misses. That's Dwayne McClain and a miss there. Villanova ended up a 9th seed. They come out of the Big East. And Louisville, an 8th seed, they come out of the Big East. So they were in the Metro Conference when they played, and a miss. So a big miss for Louisville. Early on, McCray can't hit. Louisville is yet to score. 2 dribbles, a foul, and going to the line is Presley. He's back, and he went, you know, when you have trouble scoring. They're doing what they do, Harold Presley. And you go to the line and you get some free throws to loosen yourself up. So Presley, and he nails one, 3-0 Nova. Villanova 3, Louisville nothing. 2.5 in. And another miss. So here comes Louisville now. We've had games in the 80s and 90s. Michigan had 103 against Nicholls State. They shot 50%. And out of bounds. And Villanova will have the ball. 2.5 minutes in, and Louisville has not scored yet. They're going to try and press a little bit. Villanova. And here they go, Wilbur. Wilbur. That's going to be inside. He makes it. That's a nice basket. We told you that's Gary McLean that most of Nova's baskets will come off of passes inside the paint. They're going to move the ball around. They're not going to necessarily post up. They're going to be a result of cuts. And that's the first basket of the day. That's Smith for Louisville. And they finally get on the board. It took them 3 minutes to score. And on that pace, they might have 15 points by the end of the game. Maybe not, as Louisville will take it and they're going to bring it up. Here's Eves. Underway, first half. There's a foul. And Pinckney with the foul into the line will be Rodney McRae. They get inside and Pinckney, only on a foul here. Louisville will shoot 2. Rodney McRae, a freshman. And McRae nails 1. Nova 5, Louisville 3, 1980 Louisville. And Villanova, and a miss, and Villanova gets the rebound. Big for Dwayne McLean. Not the greatest shooting in the world, it doesn't matter. As they go to the outside, Villanova trying to cut inside, make something work. A 3, misses. They're not a three-point shooting team. They are a mid-range jumper team, though. They can hit. They go inside, and that's going to be a miss. A turnover, the third for Louisville. 4 in a game total, and 3 go to Louisville. Here comes Villanova again, inside. They put it in. That's Wilbur. And Wilbur, again, it is 7-3. I believe he has 4 points. Got everything moving early. Scored the first basket, and he just scored the last one. Back. Inside, good ball movement and a miss. Griffith couldn't hit it. And here comes Villanova again. Villanova looking good early. If they can keep this, it'll be very interesting versus Arkansas. Very interesting, as Arkansas kind of won a blowout. Remember, you might say, well, we still have a couple more 1 versus 16. One is Kentucky versus Houston. And that'll be a make, that's big. Dwayne McLean, and it's 9-3 Nova. They got 4 of their 9 in the paint. We told you that's going to be where they're living today. And they're going to miss, and here comes Villanova again. They're pulling it back. They're going to go right to the outside and a miss. Ed Pinckney couldn't have it. Remember, Pinckney played for the Boston Celtics. I remember him in Tecmo NBA basketball, and look at this. Rodney McRae. And if they're going to score, they got to do that. It's 9-5. They're playing early 80s college basketball. A lot of ball movement. No real long shots. I don't know if anybody's taken a 3 today. To the outside. They take a look. The field goal's not the highest for Villanova. They got high everywhere else. And that is big. That's Dwayne McLean. And Nova's starting to heat up, shooting the ball. They're now 5 of 11. They're starting to heat up here. Villanova 11, Louisville 5. They've only had one stoppage each, the hook, and a make. That's good for Smith. It's now 11-7. There's going to be almost a turnover. And there comes Villanova the other way. They had Pinckney, and here he is. One thing about Villanova is they're trying to get inside all they can. Pulls and hits. That's big for Presley. And Presley nails it. Rolly Massimino trying to get an all-time national championship. That would be big. Massimino versus Crum. Nice pass to the inside and a miss. Rebound and a miss again. That is Smith and Brown. They both missed. Louisville, when they won a national championship, I believe they only took like 83-point shots all year long, and that's going to be the layup. That is big for Wilbur. Wilbur, 6 points, and he hasn't missed. He's looking really good. The scoring has picked up. It's 15-7. Fade away and a miss. McCray. They go to the near side. Wilbur. 15-7. Wilbur. They want to go in, and that's going to be a foul. Presley will go to the line. Now, when you see Brown with a foul, you know, Louisville is strong. Their top 8 are all ranked 70 or higher, and same with Villanova. So these are two strong teams. The highest is Griffith at a 79, and Ed Pinckney is an 81. But Ed Pinckney is drawing people away now, and he's not even getting the ball, and he's allowing other people to get open. So here's Presley. They shoot good free throws, and that helps. And Presley goes out. The free throw shooting is good. For Louisville, they might try his own here early. It's 17-7. Villanova leads. They lead Louisville. Shot off the backboard, no good. Rebound, they're going to put it in. And that's Darrell Griffith, and Darrell Griffith at 17-9. Here they go again, Griffith. Griffith will take a look. Griffith still with the ball, and he goes, not Griffith. That was number 50 for Villanova. They got some subs in. They got Harold Jensen in. He has that weird free throw shooting. Presley has a free throw shooting where it goes over his head. I don't think they simulate that in this game. He was just at the line. I didn't notice it. And the Cardinals now have some of their fans here. There's a pull, and he hits. That's big for Berkman. And Berkman gets his first two at 17-11. And that could be a steal, and it isn't. Both teams very solid, 1 through 8. So their bench is part of this game, and what a play. That's big for Plansky, the power forward. And Plansky makes it 19-11. This game is starting to pick up their scoring a little bit. Louisville still only on pace for about 44 points. And here's Louisville again. They're trying to look to go inside. They get it inside. It pulls back. He nails it. That's big. You know, Louisville down by 6. And here comes Villanova now. Villanova, 1985. Both these teams were national champions. An open shot and a miss. They have to hit that. And Gary McLean misses. Rolly Massimino, Villanova has been leading the entire game. Louisville does not shoot threes. That's the thing. There's a shot and a miss, an offensive board, and he got rejected by the rim. So we go the other way to Villanova. That's the thing. Both these teams won national titles. It's rare to see that in the first round. There's going to be a shot and a miss. That was Jensen who couldn't have it. 9.5 to go here in the first half. That's the thing, both of these teams. Usually I could see in round number 2 or 3 of 64 teams, and there's a shot, he nails it. Louisville has made it a 4-point game. That was Berkman, I believe, 34 with the shot. I thought it was 21. It was 21. I think Berkman with the assist. That's going to be open again and a miss. 2 openings in a row for Gary McLean, and he can't hit either of these. As we go to the other way. Dribbling right, he'll go inside and a miss. My goodness, they cannot hit. 1 second he's hitting, 1 second they're not. They got a lot of people in that are beyond the eighth player in the rotation. And again, a turnaround and a miss by Gary McLean. Villanova hasn't scored in a while, and with 8.5 to go. But anyway, when you have 64 teams and your oldest team, I think, is 1968, then you have problems. And there's a miss twice, and a third, and a miss 3 times. And Denny Crum, he has to wonder. The same guy, he's down, he's below number 9 on the list. With 8 minutes to go, 19-15, inside, and a miss there. Nobody is hitting. This might end up being a low-scoring affair. It was on pace to be 80. There was a scoring burst there. And now these are just 2 teams. They don't shoot 3. They work it around, and well, then I say that, and they score. Wow, I'll take Berkman right there. Berkman, not the greatest field goal shooter, but Berkman hits it, and it is 19-18 now. Villanova hasn't scored in a while. And there's a steal. Louisville could lead. They go inside, and they miss. And Griffith couldn't put him in the lead. He's their highest-rated player. Here comes Villanova, and Villanova puts it through. Well, I'll tell you what, Nova went from GOAT to hero. And here they go, it's 21-18. They're playing 5 low. Oh, he got slapped there. That's going to be a long 2, and that's going to be a miss. His right couldn't hit it. Villanova again. They were down by 1. They did not give up the lead. Villanova has always had the lead in this game. Louisville has not had anything. Villanova had the first few points, and that's a score. McLean, Gary from the corner. When you have a game like it is today, a 3 is just so much. And here comes Louisville now. 6.5 to go. They try and go to the inside. It's taken away. Here's Gary McLean. Gary will pull and miss. And he can't hit it, and here comes Louisville the other way. A 6-point game, 6 minutes to go. Nova leading here in the first round. We're getting a lot of these games done with. This might be the last one of the first round. Tulsa and UNLV, that'll be a big one. They go to the outside at 2, and he nails it right down the throat as Berkman, who has 7 points. He has a 3. He's not missed a shot yet. Berkman has not missed. And Villanova has a 24-20 lead. Here they go, they're working it around. There's a foul, and 1, and no! Harold Jensen with the offensive foul. Dwight Wilbur, what a day. Number 4. Here comes Louisville now. You got to wonder. Louisville has been so close. If they do get a lead, are they just going to get more and more and more? Louisville, the 8th seed. That's going to be almost a turnover. The turnovers have killed them. 3 dribbles. The hook shot is good. Brown. I'll tell you what right now, and there's going to be a takeaway. A three! Oh my goodness, and Denny Crum doesn't like that. Denny Crum is more of somebody who wants to control the shots. He wants him to run his offense, and he hates three-pointers, and you see why. He considers them a waste of the possession. Any coach will take anything for a win. You can't say something's a gimmick. And there's the shot, and it's going to be an and one. Gary McLean hits it. The foul will be on Smith. Dwayne McLean, sorry. And Dwayne is going to shoot a free throw to get the end one. And there it is, he misses. It'll be Louisville. Louisville will bring it in with under 5 minutes to go here in the first. 26-22. A little bit of a spurt. And then it's gone back to the original scoring that we've had. To the outside. They bring it around. They go inside. It's going to be taken away. That's going to be a foul. Wilbur will go to the line. Jerry. Here comes Dwight Wilbur. He has 6 points and a steal. So Villanova trying to shoot two. They survived and were a thorn in people's sides in the Big East because they can hit their free throws. And right now they missed 2 in a row. Got to start hitting these. 4:13 to go. And right now, Villanova is having trouble. There it is, 27-22. 4:13 to go. Villanova. And Wilbur has 7 points. He hasn't missed. There are a lot of unsung heroes. Players that are second or third options that are really good today. That goes inside, and what a play. That's a Denny Crum special. When Brown hits that, it's now a 3-point game. To the outside. They're going to throw it in. They get it past the timeline. A foul. And to the line will be Dwayne McLean again. This is becoming a foul fest as Smith. He'll exit the game here. It's under 4 minutes to go. We went a long time without fouls. Probably about 7 or 8 minutes in the game time. And now we got a few in a row. Here comes McLean, and he nails one. That's Dwayne McLean. The best rated, second best rated shooter, Ed Pinkney, is number 1 in field goal. Take a look at three-pointers and everything like that. Really nobody, well, except for Wilbur and possibly McLean. Harold Jensen is good there. For Louisville, you got nobody good at three. Nobody exceptionally good. Louisville's down by 5. That could be a point late in the game if they're down by 3. Going to get it to the outside. And in, that's a good move. And Branch gets his first 2. So Louisville's shooting percentage is now up to 40%. We got 3 minutes to go here in the first half. 29-26. Wilbur will bring it down. Louisville looks like they're playing a zone. Now it's a man-to-man. Playing on. Ed Pinkney, a nice pass. Oh my goodness, what an assist. Ed Pinkney, that was great. He hit Harold Jensen, and Harold Jensen's turnaround makes it a 5-point game. 2.5, that's going to be blocked, and a foul as he came back down. Wilbur got him, and they're going to go to the line. Watch this when he comes down. Bam, right there. going to be a miss. And missed twice. Here comes Villanova again. Villanova will have it under 2.5 to go here in the first. What a pass and what a score. My goodness, that's Presley. He has 7. That was a Raleigh Massimino special. It's 33 to 26. That's going to be almost taken away again. They try and go inside. They won't have it. They roll it around the edge. Under 2 minutes. They go inside. That's going to be good. That's Eves. And Eves, it's 33-28. $33 to 28, a minute and a half. Couple dribbles. They go in, and what a slam dunk by Dwayne McClain. 10 points, 4 of 7. And Dwayne McClain, what a play. What a game, what a slam dunk by McClain. 35 to 28. Trying to go, and they're going to take it away. Couple dribbles, and here comes 8 to 6 and turnover. They try and get it inside, and they can't do it. Villanova, that's a 3. Oh, what a play by Gary McClain. And with 40 seconds to go in a half, Villanova is now up by 10. And they keep their dream alive of being the all-time greatest. They beat one of the all-time greatest, and that's going to be Wright with the basket. Wright puts it through. Under 30 seconds, under 20 seconds. Villanova is now shooting 56%. Try and go in. That's going to be a steal, and he'll go all the way, and an out by Wright. And 2 seconds. They got to just shoot it, and it's going to be short. Well, Villanova, they led by 10 Louisville, the last 4 points of the half, and it's 38 to 32. Villanova is shooting 50% in threes, but they don't shoot that much. Denny Crum has to make sure Louisville can again play a little bit more solid defense. When you're giving up 56% shooting and they only have 36 points, that means it's a lot of ball work and a lot of, that's going to be no good, and Ed Pinckney misses. That's a lot of offensive right next to the baskets, a lot of cuts, breaking your defense down. So here comes Louisville as we begin the second half. What a pass and what a miss. As Griffith couldn't take it, they push it forward. Here's McClain, Dwayne McClain. They're looking to go into Pinckney. 1985 Villanova. They go in. The shot, he scores. Dwayne McClain, and it's now an 8-point game. Pulls and misses. They try and box out. An offensive board, another miss. I mean, my goodness, McCray and Smith couldn't put it in. And Nova wants to make it double digits. They're working the ball around. Inside, Ed Pinckney, no good. Offensive board. And Presley will go to the line. That's a foul on Brown. Yeah, I know, neon yellow. What do you do? Errol Presley, 7 points, 2 of 4 field goals. He nails one. Well, I mean, what do you do here? Villanova here in the first round. And he nails the second. A minute and a half in, and Villanova has a 10-point lead again. It was 38-32 Villanova. It's 4-0 in this half so far, a minute and a half in. Inside, that was an easy basket to Darrell Griffith. And they're going to press. And that one will be taken away. Oh, and he blocked. What a block, and he can't get it. Oh, that was epic. Presley came up, and that was an epic block. One of the best blocks I've seen in a while. And in Presley, and he'll go to the line. Griffith, his first foul. And the yellow arms, and now all of a sudden we are... the game glitches. The game glitches. Look at that. The game just glitched. Game glitched. Beautiful, isn't it? Game glitches. Well, what do we do? Thank you, RCPS3. And the game glitches, so what do? I have no idea, but just simulate. Go back in and simulate. What a garbage way to end a good game. What an absolute terrible way to end a great game. Well, we got to simulate, and that's going to be it for us, and we're just going to play a college football game then. So that's going to be, let's take a look here. Boy, that was horrible. That was absolutely an absolutely awful way as the thing glitches. It's almost enough that I just want to say the heck with it. I think that was the first glitch in a while. And now we're going to bring it in, and we're just going to, I'm not even going to put the stats on the website. I'm not. You know why? Because it's ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous, and there's nothing I can do. So we're just going to say, okay, that's it for us. We're going to sim it, and we're going to go to college football. So here it is. The very beginning, all this stuff that nobody cares about. They spend all this money on this animation. Nobody cares about this. And that is it. I know it's filler for when this is loading. And we're just going to simulate. My goodness, like that was a good game. And we were going to go down the stretch. I was feeling a little bit of a Louisville, maybe a comeback. Game modes, tournament, NCAA tournament, there it is. And here it is. We're just going to simulate, and Louisville wins. Louisville wins. They blow out Villanova. So what you just saw was not really what happened. So there it is. Louisville beat Villanova 86-62. Louisville will go on to the next round. It was good seeing them. We're going to give this another shot. If it doesn't work, we're just going to make this a simulation tournament and play the finals and hope for the best. But I am not, going to, keep having games where things like this happen. Because I think this happened once before, and that's it. Now we're going to keep the stats for the people who are stats buffs, but that's going to be it, and that's it. That's Louisville, and here comes Villanova. So here it goes. They're going to go, and this will be, that's going to be it. Well, that's it. It's going to be Mississippi State and Navy next. We're going to see how far this tournament goes. So that's going to be it for us today. That's it. And that's it. Sorry about that. It's just the way it goes. Louisville moves on.